頑張れ頑張れ。
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might save your life. Easy work. Good as new. Wielding, what can I do you for? Come back anytime.
¡Agarradlo! No puedo. ¿Qué demonios?
頑張れ、頑張れ、頑張れ、頑張れ、頑張れ、頑張れ、頑張れ、頑張れ、頑張れ、頑張れ、頑張れ、頑張れ、頑張れ。
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, break's over, I suppose. Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? Perfect. You're a real professional. Good stuff, stranger. There's some things money can't buy. Will that be all then? Don't get yourself killed now.
So, what's become of the Amber?
Sorry, nothing yet.
But my little helper is creating quite the commotion. Everything will work out just fine.
As long as you can keep your dog under control.
He's a good boy. Predictable.
Fine. Keep your mutt. But don't come crying to me if you get bit.
Leon, changed your mind yet?
Ada?
Assuming you haven't, I've got a tip for you. Seems like something big is about to go down in the throne room. Babysitting's tough, huh?
Hey, Ada! Ada! Perfect. Same as ever.
I see you took care of a request. Well,
Sorry.
Que los vivos reciban tu juicio. Oh, Señor. Somos tu barco.
You're serious. Not bad, right?
that's a request done and dusted, eh? Good stuff. Mate. A job well done deserves payment in kind. I've got something new for you, mate. Oh, my back is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose. Will that be all, then? Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. Stranger! Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. I still have some new items you might be interested in. Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might save your life. Your record is new. Good luck to you, stranger. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship. Sad to say that's the end of the road for that weapon. Packs a punch. Enough for most, at least. A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. I'll buy almost anything. Came into some other bits and bobs too, mate. You'll get some bang for your buck, I guarantee it. Come back anytime. Welcome. Got some rare things on. You'll be shooting off some nasty fireworks in quick succession with that. If you want a fighting chance out there, you best don't get yourself killed now.
I'm going to show you how to do the more pest control request in the map. This is where we start off. So the first one's through the door right next to the note. So you're going to go through here, and back in here there is a rat. Now his position can change a lot, but on mine at least he's usually hanging out near the back. But he can go under the table, so sometimes you got to run across like this, and that'll spook him out to the other side. And there's the hall. So for the next rat, you're going to head back to the Grand Hall. You're going to go up these stairs in order to get all that you need in order to progress your story out of this part of chapter 9. You're going to head down this hallway, and you're going to head over here to the right. There's this room over here. You're going to drop down here and take the statue head off of that statue. They'll make you fight a bunch of enemies, then drop Ashley down, grab one of these tails, she'll grab the other, get into the door, go down this hallway, and the rat will be in this hallway. I already killed him, but there's the body. But he can be anywhere in this hallway because he moves around. The hallway is right there on the map. Alright, so we're back at the Grand Hall again, and now it's chapter 10. You can't get the last rat till chapter 10. Chapter 10 starts right here. You'll go through this door right here. Go through this door, go over to your right, and then go over here, and over here, and then over here and under here, and the rat will be right around here somewhere. I'm not sure where he went, but he was right there. You'll find him in this general area. There he is. And there's the third rat. Be right over here. Over here. This door right here.
I'll be taking this. That should do it. Time to get medieval on your ass.
I knew I could count on you. Gotta select. Welcome. Ruby's all rubbish, it makes no difference. The price. That's our choice.
That's right.
A deal well struck. Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right. Life needs care every once in a while. Could be the difference between life and death. Well then, what can I do you for? Come back anytime.
There's the clock tower. Hang in there, Ashley.
You are nothing, if not unyielding, Mr. However, I'm afraid it is. Expel this intruder!
bad, right? You really know how to make someone feel welcome. Out of the way.
Why not treat yourself, mate? Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for? Give that the care it deserves. Come back anytime. Oh, nothing but the hard.
And so, I have delivered the girl to you as promised. Do tell our Lord to not forget the loyalty of his servant, Rumble. Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy. To have been bestowed with Lord Sadler's.
You talk too much.
It failed.
You vulgar, utterly uncivilized mongrel!
Allow me to show you the power heavily granted by my master. The power of God. Stage is set for the final act. You are nothing but an extra bastard, Mr. Kennedy. So don't get too carried away. Your biggest sin is over.
Leave me out of your tracking script.
Well then, why don't you show me what first class
Stop! Don't come any closer!
do your own
You heard it.
Watch out!
Please, do continue. Do not resist. All the words.
You sick!
Aquinos despedidos. Kennedy.
Watch your language, my lord. What would others think of you?
This means death. Explode. What's that hurt? Are you in pain? Distress? Such suffering is exhausting.
No time to lose. Oh, give me a break.
see you took care of her. I knew I could count on you. Well then, what can I do you for? I'll buy almost anything. Thank you. Crossing your T's, dotting your I's, that's the way to be. Good luck to you, stranger. It doesn't get any better than that. It's a veritable work of art, mate. Try that on for You've exhausted our normal range of services for this weapon. If you're interested in something
Won't
more,
have to swim after all.
well, you catch my drift. Oh, my back is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us.
Ah, damn it.
Looking for something?
So, which weapon will you be giving a shine to? Give us a shout when you want to tune it up. You have a ticket, do ya? Nice. Choose a weapon, stranger, and I'll make it see. A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend. Anything else I can help? Come back anytime.
You look like you've got something to say.
I have something to ask you. But I don't think I'll get a straight answer.
Welcome.
Raccoon City. You know, after the incident, the world changed. Try to save one person, 100 others die. I guess I changed too.
You? Leon S. Kennedy. You haven't changed. You just think you have.
So here's my question. Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you think? We're here. Don't think too hard, handsome. See you later.
Story of my life.
Suit yourself. Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for? You have a ticket, do ya? Nice. Choose a weapon, stranger, and I'll make it sing. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. That cash in your pocket, or your next time then. Welcome. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. something I think you like. Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate. Oh, I'm back in for a bit of rubbish collection, stranger. Finders keepers, that's what I say. Anything else I can help you with? A deal well struck. I'll buy almost thank you. Well, well. I can certainly do something with this. Thank you. What you see is what I've got. You have a ticket, do ya? Nice. Don't get yourself killed. Bigger is better, as they say. Or at least I thought so when I was come back any time. Welcome. What? Next time then. Well, now. Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. You have a ticket, do ya? Nice. Choose a weapon, stranger, and I'll make it sing. This the one, stranger? Come back when you can actually pay, mate. Anything else I can help you with? Pleasant travels. Welcome. Well, well. I can certainly come back anytime. Welcome. Easy work. Oh. Break's over, I suppose. Well then, what pleasant travels.
These people are not right. coming. You're Ramon's lapdog. Frozen's a good look for you. Eat this. Looks like it's gonna take more than that. What's your move? Finally, some people. Quiet. My condolences to your master.
Your suffering can end, just as it has for our newest daughter, who has joined us in communion, and now she is of our flesh, of our blood. My faithful disciple will show her the path. Go now. Deliver to these vagrant children their salvation. As you wish.
I'll make it cheap for you.
better.
Yeah. Seems like it worked.
Animals, all we've done is buy you something.
It's got teeth.
You ready to go?
Don't worry about me. Ashley is the priority.
In that case, we know what we have to do. Then come, Sancho Panza! Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea!
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Hey, that was my lance. Okay, we hurry, I get it.
Why help me, though? What's in it for you?
You don't need to be suspicious. I said I'd help you, didn't I?
I have some new... Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate. There's some things money can't buy. I still have some new items you might be interested in. Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? Might save your life. Thank you. Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right. Give that the care it deserves, mate. This kind of work is about finesse combat, anytime.
A little hard for me to put my faith in someone who used to work for Umbrella.
So you heard, huh? Umbrella's done for. You don't need to worry about them anymore.
You didn't answer my question. What are you after?
I just want to feel good about myself. Make amends. Or something like that.
A rocket launcher? One down. Present for you.
What do you want to do?
Keep coming. Believe me, I know. Out of the way. I bet I can use this.
Dynamite, huh? Fine, my friend.
Yeah, should make quick work of that dead end. This is where they're keeping Ashley? Sorry.
Give me a heads up next time.
You handle yourself pretty well. You sure you're just a researcher?
I'm just an average guy who happens to be quite the ladies' man. After you, I insist.
Such a gentleman.
Now you owe me.
Luis, heads up!
Now we're even.
Is it always like this with you? Give this one to me.
Luis!
Ashley! Ashley! Come on. Come on, Ashley, wake up! Shit! How's it look? Hang in there.
There. It's open.
That was lame.
Are those things moved up down here, too?
The underground here is sacred to me. You see, this is where Las Plagas preserved inside ancient deposits of Ember.
Of course they... did. Door's jammed. You're not suggesting we ride this thing.
Do we? You see any other way? Give us a push, Sancho.
Who are you calling Sancho?
There, it's moving. This should speed things up a bit.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Hey, we're in a hurry, right? Oh, by the way,
What now?
hope you like trail rides. We're going off the rails! Lean! Shit! This thing's gonna flip! Mierda! Do something about those parts! Oh yeah! Sweet straps! Don't, we're gonna crash! Hey, the cart's tipping over! It's there! Watch out! Up ahead! Shoot the board! Please shake them off! Left turn! Curving to the right!
This it?
Afraid not. Things are just getting started.
a look. Something's bound to catch your eye. Welcome. What can I interest you in? That cash in your pocket or your life? Easy choice, mate. I'll buy almost anything.
All right, let's go. Not this again.
Good as new. That's good work, if I do say so myself. Why not try your hand at a new gun? Got trouble. Welcome. Ooh, what a ride. Your valuables, thank you. Oh, this is quite a go.
Not looking so good. Hope the cart holds up.
We're starting to get an idea.
Rails, give me a hand. This thing's in bad shape. Take better care of it, okay? Coming off the rails.
Dazzled, are you?
Shit, this thing's gonna flip.
Anything else? Don't get you self-killed now.
Coming off the rails. Give me a hand. Hey, the cart's flipping over. Look, you can see where they dug up the bunks. Ahead.
You're kidding. Hit the brake! What? Are you serious? Jump!
Oh yeah.
Luis!
Can I get a hand? Give us a 3, 2, 1 next time. Yes, Sancho.
Whatever.
Oh, break's over, I suppose.
But actually, this works. Oh yeah, let's get on that lift. Give me a break.
We can make it if we circle around. Come on.
Pain in my ass. great insects! Take care of them for me, would ya?
How about you open fire instead of your mouth?
Hey, I'm the brains, you're the brawn.
What kind of experiments are they doing here? Mission accomplished.
Took care of her
again?
request, did you? Yeah. Well done. You've proven yourself reliable. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. I'll buy all a deal well struck. Crossing your T's, dotting your I's, that's the way to be. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship. Don't get yourself killed now.
get you. Why risk your life like this? You don't know us.
I told you. It makes me feel better.
Be straight with me for once.
Los Iluminados. I was working for them.
See? There you go.
Helping the two of you doesn't make up for it. I know that. But still, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
In that case, you better get serious.
Harsh words for a squire. We're out of that hellhole. Fresh air is calling our names. Free. Gus, made it all this way. You know it means we're almost...
Almost what?
Long time no see, rookie.
Major Krauser? What the hell? Why?
Recovering stolen goods. And killing a few rats along the way. Easy work.
Ashley, it was you.
Catch on quick. Midnight, you. Knives are faster. Not good. We are just getting started.
Are you being controlled by that cult?
This has nothing to do with them. I'm a free man who made a choice.
Major! You're not thinking straight!
My mind's clearer than it's ever been. Now focus and show me what you got.
A soldier like you! Why would you work for these freaks?
Why? Have you forgotten what happened?
Operation Javier?
That was mercy. Only devastating power. Strong. One saved myself.
Krauser!
Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit. What a disappointment. Not looking good, eh, my friend? And such a loss to the ladies of the world.
Don't talk.
Take this. The key to my laboratory. Go there. And remove those damn parasites.
Out of the way.
You know, I led a pretty shitty life. But now, eh? What do you think, Léon?
for a fine night, Don Quixote. You won't get away with this, Krauser. Need a wrench to get this open.
Leon, there's only time to say this once, so listen up. You took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
So you want Harvest after all. My position. Thankful?
Yeah, you should.
Welcome. All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you. Suit yourself, stranger.
serious. One down. Here you go. Out of the way.
What is going on? Chat room. What is up, guys? Hope you can hear me. Make sure these levels are good. Everything sounds good. Check. Yo, 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 yo. Alright. We should be good. Just making sure I'm not peeking the mic here. This real quick. Alright, so we got people coming in. This is going to be a hangout discussion. I have the gameplay kind of just playing in the background here, so I'm not obviously, I'm just going to kind of let it loop. We'll talk about some stuff. We have some stuff to talk about, right? A lot of stuff to talk about. Chapter 5 gameplay, which is what we're seeing right next to me. I did a bunch of breakdowns and in-depth stuff. Let's see. We got King Shadow, fellow YouTube member, is always here first. Thunder's Productions as well. We got Great White. We got Sully, Mr. Patriot, Bonsai, Bendovsky, Chris, what's up? Another fellow YouTube member. Shy Boy, Caesar, another fellow YouTube member. Let's see. Messiah says 47 more days. What's up, man? Aaron, what's up, brother? Got Tans. What's up? Ryan Fain. Let's see. Mr. Din. Dylan. Nicola. Alright. Braden. Alright, so let's see. I know I need some more emojis, King. I gotta get that going on. Let's see. Yeah, the bodies don't disappear. Yeah, I wonder what the hell is going on with that, right? If it's gonna be like and would the Ganados be alerted and know your location immediately, or will they go in search mode? Yeah, I wonder if you can, you know, kind of get away from them and then put it back in a stealth mode, or it'll just stay action. You know, like as soon as they see you, then boom, everyone's to you. We got Masai. So I said, what's up to Masai? Make sure I'm not missing anyone. Shy Boy. We already got Mr. Din, BM. Quentin, what's up, man? All right, so we got a bunch of people in the chat here, so thank you guys for coming in. Really appreciate that. We already got 77 people in here and only 24 likes, so smash that like button. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Saturday. Even though it's a Saturday, people are hungry for some RE4 goodness, and there has been a bunch this week. So everything's been coming from Game Informer. You know, they got the coverage on this thing, first dibs, basically. You know, I think it's safe to say that Capcom and GameStop kind of have, an in and a deal going on. They got some good relationship with them because, GameStop owns Game Informer, obviously. That should be to no surprise to anybody. They always kind of get, a lot of first exclusives and stuff like that. Of course, GameStop does the collector's editions for the Resident Evil still. So, here we are. Let's see. The charms for the attaché case. I wonder what the other chance there's going to be more shown. There was a total of 30. Yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of charms, and then probably like certain ones you can't put on with other ones, you know what I mean? Like there might be some kind of limit or something, you know. Let's see. Yeah, there is no Sadler scene in the church, so I wonder when he is going to make his first appearance. Maybe make him appear a little bit later than normal. We got Miss Kennedy in the chat. What's going on? Mr. Patriot's chilling. He says this looks beautiful already. Yeah, I know. It's great. We got MILF Band in here. Matthew, what's up? Let's see. Vinovsky says if you check the map again, you could find the cable car, sorry, located above the villa section. Okay, so the map.
Ashley.
Let's see.
Shit.
Look at the map. He looks at it. He's still outside, right? There's a shot of it right. Right about here. And again, I'm going to try to address the chat as I kind of make certain talking points because there's certain things I want to bring up and talk about. So I'll try to get to everyone here. I know a lot of people are going to be chatting it up. So again, I'm going to try to do my best to talk about it here. Above the villa section? Like above here? Let's see. Not only am I upset about the rain, but I personally think it looks It looks good, especially with the cutscenes. Or he's not upset about the rain. Dylan Schmelzinger's not upset about the rain.
Sorry, late.
Nicola likes the digital feed video that is looking very similar to Dead
Thank
Space
you.
Rig.
You brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
Well, the one thing that
He's worried about you.
the Hunnigan calls, you know, we kind of expected them to either be, either cut entirely for it to just like take you out of that scene,
Come on.
or it
We don't
is
have much time. Let's get rid of these
going to be
things.
worked in a certain way. And yes, it's very similar to Dead Space, how it just kind of, pops up on the screen there, and they have that conversation without taking you out of,
Ada, come in.
the
There's a
gameplay
lab where we can remove the
entirely.
parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it
BM
is.
says he's done with the gameplay. He just wants
Their
the
most
demo.
important facilities are housed in their sanctuary.
Yeah, there's going to be more RE4 stuff this week up and coming, so obviously today was a slow news day, because guess what? It's the weekend, and they're not going to be posting articles and videos on the weekend. They're going to do it during the week when the traffic is a lot higher. That's how a lot of these, press releases kind of work. So yeah, next week I'm sure we're going to see a lot more Resident Evil 4 coming from Game Informer, because they even said like they got a rapid fire interview ready to go. So we're going to watch that and see what the actual developers say to some of their questions and responses. When upgrading the Red 9's capacity, Leon reloaded it, meaning that the merchant won't fully load it like a 2G. That's a good pickup, Great White. That's a good pickup. I didn't notice that. Yeah, normally it does kind of fill that whole the whole clip, or it just fills the whole gun. Aaron Hooper says the football soccer results are very disappointing for me, so I got no doubt that this shall cheer me up. Yeah, man. Sorry to hear that. I know how passionate people could be about sports and results, and if it's a bummer, especially around here, considering I'm in South Jersey, and
You got it?
you're around a lot of diehard sports fans. Like I'm not an
need you
Eagles
to open
fan,
it from
you
the
know
other
what I mean?
side.
Like because I don't like, I don't really like sports over here, right? But around me, that's what I'm surrounded by. So it's a very, very passionate community. I only care about UFC. Sorry, sorry, not sorry. And even that, I'm a very pretty casual fan. Like I just kind of enjoy watching fights and people bash each other in the face with fucking fists and shit like that. I don't know. And I like wrestling too. Good old school wrestling. Thunder Production says a bunch of dead bodies everywhere that don't disappear would be very metal, especially if crows would be eating them or something. That'd be really cool. That would be really cool if they had some kind of. It's one of those things that always they always have certain things that are different each time around. And when they started to do the RE engine, right? When they started to do these remakes, the one thing you noticed is like the zombies would even stay on the ground, or if you don't kill them and you don't take them off right away, like take off their head, kill them. They're gonna stay there. They're gonna be there, right? So we've seen this before. I don't really know if there's going to be, a lot of things that will be different when their bodies are still there when it comes back. So we'll see.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes
Thoughts
no
on the rain?
difference.
I'll talk about that in a
Price.
second, Nicola.
Stranger. Ooh.
I'm fine with the rain, Brayden. I wasn't complaining in my video, which apparently some people were agreeing with me, actually, a lot more than I thought. Some were disagreeing, but yeah, Mr. Din, I think the remake is going to be big. It's going to be more expanded, especially with the maps and the side quests.
Thank you.
The cabin fight looks amazing, and I agree. I think the merchant will give us ammo and guns. Yes, absolutely. Yes and yes.
Good luck to you, stranger.
The Great White says, the rain is fine. It looks purposely trying to limit your vision. Well, and also I doubt that, a lot of people were kind of making this argument of like, the game is done already.
Your weapons are
and
in
it's like,
good
yeah,
hands, mate. I'm
sure
see
it's
you
done.
Right. Anything else
I'm not
I can
doubting
help
that.
you with?
I'm sure this game's ready to go. It's ready to
Come
be
back
shipped out
anytime.
to retailers, right? I get it. I'm not ignorant to the industry. I know how it works. But some people comment on my videos, random people, again, not subscribers, and they act like I don't know what I'm talking about. And for some things, I don't know what I'm talking about in, you know, with other games that I'm not that I'm not familiar with. But when it comes to like how things work with gaming nowadays, and how if people are really complaining about, you know, the rain that much, they could always put out a patch after the fact to fix the rain if it becomes that big of an issue. The people at Game Informer were even complaining about it, which is, you know, hilarious in so many ways. But the other thing is that I just think that it doesn't look that bad at all. Like, I think it looks great with the RE engine. So I don't really have a problem with it from the jump. And if someone does, that's in the chat, you know, unlike the people that were bashing me in the comments that weren't a part of my community. If you're a part of my community and you don't like the rain, that's fine. You're entitled to your own opinion, and you guys in the chat aren't going to just randomly say, and here's James, you know, toxic stuff, like I said other people do, or that's all they bitch about, right? Is just like the rain, when we're really here to know about the game and stuff like that. And that's the thing too. Mercenaries, yeah, I really want to do Mercenaries too. Top left of the villa, it looks like cable cars. Yeah, it does. It looks like a little bit of cable car action going on there in the map, which is cool. I mean, I think that this is going to be very similar, but also very different. And I keep saying that a lot, but it's like, you know, that's kind of the vibe that they're going for. You know, where they're really trying to add that stuff in. OHB in the house. Masai says, not a football guy either, but the halftime show movie trailer has the hype. Yeah, a lot of people are tuned in just for that. I mean, I don't blame people for that. Great White says, 3 remake, you can pause and skip the radio combos between Carlos and Jill, and I bet you can do the same with Hunnigan. Yeah, especially after you play the game so many times. You're pretty much used to it. UFC is live tonight, OHB, you're right. Who's on the card? I didn't look it up. That's the only aspect of NFL I care about, says Masai. RWK says, I like the rain. It's loud and works good as a distraction, makes it intense. I mean, it looked really cool. You know, I love the rain in the original as well. Like, I loved how everything looked. Obviously, it was still, you know, limited with the engine back then. But even back then, it was still, like, really effective. And I always dreaded, you know, fighting the Ganados in the dark rain. And now I feel like that dread is going to be amplified, you know what I mean? Sun Goku wants them to expand the island area. I hope they have more new characters, like Cow/Bullman. That's another thing that people have been yelling about is it a cow? Is it a bull? It's like, you know, cow is a female version of a bull, and it's like, dude,
use a submachine gun if you want to
like, I've been getting like so many comments
if you can live with the lack
just back and forth.
That is.
And it's the same thing at the end of the day, like, but they didn't give it a name, so we're just kind of making up our names as we go. I never said anything was definitive. Aaron says, I said before, remaking one of the all-time greats in gaming, there's only so much they can do to add details and more content. Exactly. And to your point, Aaron, the one thing that they wanted to do from, again, I'm just kind of basing it off of the interview. So I'm not, you know, misquoting anyone. I'm not a ruthless YouTuber that's just saying, you know, random crap. Because Game Informer, when you listen to their podcast, the one thing that they say, you know what they say? The one guy on the other end, I guess it was a third guy that was like patched into the call. He was probably just like, you know, in a dark alley, or he's probably in a corner somewhere. And he was just like, don't watch YouTubers. Don't listen to YouTubers. You know, like that was his thing in the podcast, because they were trying to just like, you know, they're probably pissed at people like us and other channels that are covering it, and they just don't like it, chat room, you know? But, I mean, we're not the ones associated with GameStop, so I guess it could be worse, right? I think the rain isn't so bad, says Jerome Banks. Says, I like the fact that it makes it harder to see. Yeah, it's not too bad, right? I think it actually looks really good with the RE engine. Like, it flows with how everything looks outside. And we got a super chat from American 420. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I don't recognize that name. So if you're new or if you're just, you know, coming in for the first time, or if you're a recent subscriber, welcome. And join the LTRE community, man. Just thanks for, really appreciate that. This was a Saturday stream, so I don't know how well it was going to go over. But because Resident Evil 4 is, you know, bumping right now, it seems that people are coming in still on a Saturday. Saturday streams can always go either way, because a lot of people are doing stuff, they're off. But some people are off and they're watching the stream, which is cool. Or they're getting hyped for RE4 just like we are. So I appreciate that, American. Yeah, the one thing that they mentioned is like the 2 years of development in the magazine, right? And the development, they said this is kind of like adding 2 more years onto the original development. So they really want to just add more and acknowledge that stuff, you know, ahead of time, that they know that what they did originally was pretty much, you know, as solid as they can make it for the time. So they're just adding
That was awesome.
you know. So we'll see. You know, we'll see. I agree, Mr. Patriot. I love Mercenaries mode. I really want to see more of, you know, Mercenaries mode, honestly. But they're not going to show that until, you know, probably like probably later or not at all. You know, I don't know. We'll see. Could be at a press release for Capcom or Resident Evil, you know. Jerome Banks says, do you believe RE2 and 3 Remake were products of RE4 Remake? They've been working on this for a while. I think they been working on this, you know, they said that right after RE3 they decided to go right into RE4. So they definitely been working on this for, you know, they probably had the plan to do this as they were wrapping up RE3. And RE3 was wrapping up in 2019. You know, they were recording stuff for that game in 2018 into 2019 as well. Because contrary to popular belief, they were 2 and 3 were made at the same time. And because even if when we talked to Nicole Tompkins on the podcast back in 2020, she said she recorded her lines way before then, and that kind of gives you a point of when they recorded it. We got Thunder's Production fellow member dropping a $5 and we got some more support kicking back from American 420 becoming a Stars member. Thank you so much, man, for joining. Very generous of you guys today. Really appreciate you guys being here, and it's a great time to stick around for the channel. Lots of content, lots of live streams that are going to be popping off this month leading up to the Resident Evil 4 Remake launch, which is going to be the end of March. But I think it's like, what, 47 days you guys were saying? So 47 days. That's pretty significant. That, like, you know, we have, like, such a short time already. Like, you don't realize how fast. Like, it just seems like in June, you know, we're sitting here like, oh my god, it's gonna be forever until next March, and here we are. We're like, all right, this is a pretty significant release here. This is like, you know, this year has started off pretty good. But thank you so much for the $5 Canadian and American, and for the 20 and the membership. Really appreciate that. It's definitely been a busy week. It's been fun, you know. Tonight I'll be, you know, that's why I'm streaming now, just for a couple hours, and I'm gonna just try to relax and kind of recharge.
Are you serious?
Because it's been work. This is what I do. I do content for you guys, and I appreciate it because it's fun. You know? I do it because if I didn't have you guys to watch and come back, and an audience to come back to, then what would I be doing this for? You know what I mean? So you guys keep it going. So I appreciate that. I'm going to get through these comments here, you know, and we'll talk about some more stuff as we kind of go along. So thank you guys for sticking around. Let's see. I hope we see the Matilda, says Steve's Factor. I think we might see that. You think the charms make it too easy, says BM. As long as they have a balance to where you can't have, like, a certain amount. You know, you can't have this charm with that charm. Like, they have to balance it some, I don't know, some way. But yeah, Goku, I hope they do expand that island, like I was saying. A lot of people like Messiah Milkman just saying, yeah, people like to complain, you know. Lord RJ says, people are telling to see the Ramblings bad sometimes due to the lighting strikes. With audio and immersion, it will be immersive. Well, yeah, and also, like, it's just, you know, we're not seeing the game on our screens. We're not seeing it in full-on 4K. We're seeing it in these, like, lower-end compressed videos. You know what I mean? So, trying our best, you know what I mean, to just kind of wait and be patient. I love the stomp, too. Léon does have a little stomp that you can kick now, so you don't have to knife open every single crate or barrel. So Léon has a little kick to his barrels to get that ammo. Yeah, the new dog models, Brayden, I agree. I actually was a big fan of the new dogs with the parasites. I think they look even more terrifying. Because to be honest with you, I would just kind of run by them in the original RE4. They were invasive to a certain extent if they really got you cornered, but like they weren't really that menacing in the original. They didn't really feel like they had a presence. Or like now, if they're making the dogs infected, and obviously maybe we can still save that dog that will help us in the fight, then maybe they'll make it worth, you know, going to do the side mission to hunt down the dog, right? They were showing that, and it's in this gameplay where they go down and hunt the dog for the side mission, something you can easily, you know, not do, but it's apparently more of like a loophole to kind of do that. Luis has a playable character in Mercs. I hope so, Great White. Ashley gets character development. She finally climbed down ladders, and Leon's back will no longer be abused. Yeah, I know. She actually can kick down ladders and climb down, and, you know, she obviously can't entirely hide in dumpsters, but that has not yet been confirmed or denied because it's like back and forth. But if Capcom, the way that they stated in their interview, they're not very keen on the idea of making her hide, and that's probably why that's not going to be here, because it's just like, again, you have to kind of, because once you say something and then, you know, you have them on the Game Informer podcast saying, no, we never said, you know, I never said QTEs were cut, and it's like, the first thing I want to say to that too is like, I know button prompts. I understand we've seen that with the knife. We've seen that with the R3 evasion that comes right here when the cowman comes through the window. You know, there's button prompts. So I get it. But the QuickTime events in the cutscenes are something that is like a big thing that people wanted to know. Like this right here. See the R3 in the center here? Let me see that. Pause it just right. So I get that there's always been button prompts, and you know, people are fine with that. But as far as like serious quick events, where it would be in the middle of cutscenes, or it would be like a boulder rolling. You know, I'm curious to see if that is, like, stuff like that is going to be in the, more included throughout. So, because I've been getting a lot of comments like, what do you mean? Don't you see the button prompts, Anthony? Don't you see the button prompts? Those are quick time events, you fuck. Those are the comments that I'm getting, right? And it's like, listen. Yes, I get it, but the QuickTime events that a lot of us are talking about when we're bringing it up in the context that I was talking about them, and a lot of the fans were talking about them, as if they're going to be in the cutscenes, during the cinematics, if they're still going to do that. And I think that's what most people want to know, but we've yet to have that answer. Because, again, Mr. Stewart on the podcast made sure to tell people, I never said that they were cut. So people were blowing it out of proportion online. And again, that's also why they probably told people not to watch YouTubers and listen to YouTubers or go online and stuff like that. Keep up that pace. Let's see. Mr. Patriot doesn't mind the rain. In terms of removing sound from gunshots. Yeah, like where it kind of muffles the sound, right? BM asks, which boss am I excited for? I'm excited to see what they do with Krauser and Salazar right now. And even Sadler. And we have Joey Corbin also signing up for a membership. Joey, thank you so much for becoming a STARS member. enjoy the exclusive podcast and polls, as well as little early access stuff as well. Patreon also offers the same thing, and it's cool that you guys are support the members. Appreciate all the members and Patreon supporters that stick with me for another month. It's going to be a crazy month this month going into February, and it's going to be a lot of stuff coming out. So you want to stick around, and you don't want to miss that stuff. So the thing here with where was I here? Boom.
Nice one, Leon.
Let's see. Hit that like button, says Thunders Productions. Hell yeah, smash that like button. Hooper says, I haven't seen a lot of the gameplay, as I'm avoiding spoilers, and I'm going to be playing it one day. I reckon we'll have a launch trailer before the game. Yeah, I think they'll have something with the, what's up, Kieran? It says, looks dope. Yes. ACR with the $4.99 super chat says, R4 remake getting heavily scrutinized. So far, it's looking promising. Go Capcom. Yeah, I mean, it's inevitable ACR with anything. You know, we saw this with RE2. I saw this with RE3. And I'm seeing this with RE4. When you're doing, like, you know, content for a long time, you know, in 2 days it will be 13 years on this channel. And when you see different things come and go and different eras of Resident Evil, you realize that some things never change. Craig is just here to complain and say toxic stuff, he says. And Jib says, yo. UFC is super late for us in the UK. It starts at 3 a.m. Yeah, because you guys are 5 hours ahead. Game Informer did confirm the flashlight is auto, which does make me a bit sad.
Good
So
job.
it only happens at certain points. That's interesting. Just popping in to say I need a demo now. What's up, Mike N? Yeah, I know. We got to get that demo. It's probably coming out. It's got to be either end of this month or early March or something. You know what I mean? It's got to be close. The Moo Moo Man. Yeah. Good old cow man. Cashbox,
Leon,
what's up, brother?
have fun.
Another member in here. He says, the main game looks amazing so far, and I hope Mercs mode in separate ways gets just as much love, because I really hope we get a campaign for Luis. Yeah, I think if anything, the first two, for the Mercs in separate ways, I really hope that makes an appearance, you know, even if they keep it single player, add Luis in there and stuff like that. So, I agree. It's going to be a cool thing to see that. And, of course, Ada. Jib thinks the rain needs to be toned down. Mr. Patriot says, the thing with RE4 OG is that it already had so many things in there, and the remake is enhancing the graphics and making some minor changes to the story. Yeah, exactly. And it's because it's like, again, like they said, they almost didn't want to do the remake. You know what I mean? And that's what they said in the interview. The first thing was like, they didn't want to do it because it's like, it's almost like pissing in the Holy Grail or something. So they kind of had to make some kind of way to make it fresh and make it new and not step on the legacy. And that's what they said in the interview. So they also said that because they went back and even played the original after making things like the knife parry a thing and stuff like that, they realized, okay, we can't actually add stuff here that makes it work. How long do I think the game will be? I don't know, maybe 10 to 12 hours, maybe 8 to 10, 10 to 12, I don't know. That's just a guess. And thank you again, Joey, for signing up for the member. Great White says, in a cabin fight, you can see Leon blow the arm off the Ganado, which means they can dismember. Might be back from RE2 Remake. Yeah, that should be there, hopefully, you know, especially if they're trying to promise the, you know, grotesque deaths and keeping it gory. That'd be really cool. The straight-up melee like an RE6 would fit it very well in the game. Yeah, I mean, especially because it's more of an experienced Leon, but I think that kind of works with the roundhouse kicks into the knife, into the stealth kill. I think all that stuff is a cool layer of combat to see. Milfman says, the fact that people are complaining about rain in a horror game proves that some people just love to complain. Yeah, there is people that I think just they're not really looking at, because people that come at the rain and they're not really seeing anything else that's, like, you know, good for the game. That's kind of the thing that, like, bothers me more so. Like, if it's a genuine complaint of yours, like, again, cool, like, we can agree to disagree, it's fine. But again, a lot of people are just like, that's all they're talking about. It's like, but what about everything else that we got?
You have the stench of battle on you, mate.
We got Khaled with the $7.99 SAR. Will they include Léon RPD costume? I hope so, because while I didn't mind the collector's edition costumes that we saw, I really want to see the RPD and the Mafia costume come back, and the flip, you know. But thank you for the first super chat for that, and really appreciate that. And Nick's coming in, fellow member with the $5 super chat. Thank you for coming through with that. Appreciate that. You guys are killing it today. Appreciate the support. Really appreciate that. Again, I'm trying to get through these comments, so bear with me here. There's a lot of comments coming in, so
Let's find
I
another
will
way.
get to these comments. And we have, oh my god, we have 156 in here and 74 likes. So if you're in here, if you're joining for the first time, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, join the LTRE community, join the chat. Don't be shy. There's a bunch of people waiting for Resident Evil 4 and a bunch of people getting hyped, so it's hype time. So I know a lot of new people are going to be coming in. That's great. Let's see here. I think the demo, Kieran, could drop late February, early March, like I said. We'll see. I think if Resident Evil and Capcom has an event, then we will be ready to go.
Thanks.
The Jib can't wait to
Anytime.
see Wesker. Hell yeah. Aaron Hooper says, random question. If Capcom went and made something completely new and fresh for this project, what would you like to see them do? Because they do have some hidden games in their library. Well, I think the Pragmata game has me interested. I know they kind of delayed it, and maybe for, you know, all of this that they're doing with Resident Evil, and that's a brand new IP that's like fresh. So I'm curious to see what's going on with that. I'm very intrigued by that. Yeah, thanks, Jerome. He says appreciate the coverage on the game and all things RE. You got it. Unorthodox says no laser. There isn't a laser, but it is indeed an attachment. So you can attach it to your handgun, but no, not every gun has the laser. Afro doesn't have an issue with the rain. Anthony has a RE game ever won Game of the Year. Yeah. Resident Evil 4. The original. That swept the floor in 2005. That swept the floor. I remember feeling the harsh reality that RE4 remake was 156 away. How time flies. Exactly, right? Yeah, Separate Ways. Damon Vector, I really hope is in there. I love Ada. We need that. Jerome says we need the hand cannon back. We do. We do need the hand cannon. We need the Chicago typewriter, the hand cannon. Doing good, George. Hope you're doing well. The OG dogs didn't look that threatening until they mutated. Exactly, Afro. That's what I was saying. Like, I love the way they look here because they actually look really creepy. And the way it twitches and moves is, like, really creepy. Promises Ganados look insane. They're on Leon's ass the whole time in the church section. Yeah, the way they overrun you is pretty gnarly. Yeah, definitely have to play this on the harder difficulty. We will check it out on stream, of course, Unorthodox. A lot of people will be playing side by side. And there'll be plenty of hard mode runs, I'm sure. So we'll see. Wantless, Krauser DLC, Objective, Kidnap Ashley. Some Krauser DLC. I don't know. I think if anything, we'll see, you know, Ada DLC before we see Krauser DLC. Kyle says if anything gets expanded in the island, I really hope it's the lab with the extra lore and possibly a third regenerator type, like the big one hanging in the original. Yeah, I think there's different things we'll see, because they mentioned in the interview that there is more enemies, but like they haven't really said much. Now we know that the Bull Cal was pretty much a added in thing when the game was pretty much done. Then they went back and added in because they felt like they needed something else in there. So I'm curious to see what else pops up in the island, given that statement from the directors there. I feel keeping the QTEs would be authentic. They don't bother me. They never really bothered me. I could take it either way. You know what I mean? I don't mind the button prompts. I wouldn't mind, you know, hitting them again in, you know, in succession. You know, if you have to cut a rope or run from a boulder, you know what I mean? Because I still play RE4 to this day, so when, like, the original. So when I go back, it's like, you know, I just play it. That's what Unorthodox just said, mashing X to run before the boulders, yeah. Hopefully we get that RPD. Nick's going to hold off on watching anything RE4 Remake because the more I watch, it raises my expectations, and I don't want my expectations to be too high for the first playthrough. Understandable, brother. Understandable. And, again, I know there is some people that are out there that watch my content that are just kind of like, hey, man, I'm just kind of, like, respectfully tuning out of some of the other stuff just because, you know, we're so close, and I just want to see, even though it's a remake, I just want to see, it's all good. And the content's here all the time for, you know, what you want, or when you want it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, gotta have that RPD. I agree, Aaron. Thunders with the emojis, the member emojis. Awesome. Appreciate that. Gruesome Glenn says, game looks too good to be true. Yeah, I think it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be solid. I think it's gonna be, you know, their most ambitious remake for sure. It was never, like, fully explained, BM, but I mean, in this, apparently, according to what we heard about the intro and what Leon said in the intro, this Leon in the remake was kind of forced to be an agent after he witnessed the events of Raccoon City. So they kind of kept him in this system, you know, and the fact that they mentioned that originally when I think the first press releases started to come out about the game, when they flew out some other people to play the intro, that's what they said. The dialogue's very similar in the intro, apparently, but it's kind of like Leon was forced into this, so he just kind of went with it and probably just got more buff and badass, you know? So, it says the torch being automatic again sucks, although it wasn't annoying in RE2, but in RE3 you'd be in pitch black area and Jill wouldn't turn on the flashlight. Yeah, I wonder if that's something they will, you know, adjust with the flashlight. I'm not sure if that's something that they, you know, again, they mentioned it in the, in this little video here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, they already have it from RE2. That's true. Farcam 4. D. Philly says, do you think the Tommy gun will be in the remake? I think so. That's like a classic unlockable. They have to have that in there. Great White says it would be cool in the harder difficulties if you have to collect batteries for the light and it was toggle on your own terms. That would be interesting, right? But that's if they, I guess, made the darkness more of a bigger part of the game, you know, that they could expand. Juan says, I see the perspective, but the rain can be completely different from the final product. Yeah, I mean, even if it's just like, I mean, dude, it's like they put out updates literally day one for games now. Even if a game's done or gold, they can tweak that shit literally anytime they want. It's just how it works nowadays, you know. And that's what I was trying to tell people earlier. You know what I mean? So I don't want people to see it and freak out. Great White says the fact that the cabin's on chapter 5 and in the OG chapter 5 was near the end of the game, I would bet there would be about 12 chapters and around 15 hours of playtime. The OG still takes 10. Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty lengthy, the original, so I think they definitely just, they were like, all right, let's just keep this length and switch up the, you know, obviously the sequence of chapters, you know what I mean? GS Linux, member in the house, thank you for coming in. Just to add, Game Informer did say the current build we are seeing is in progress dev build for the PS5. Yeah, and that's the thing, too, is that, like, a lot of people are saying and assuming that this thing can be done or is done. It's like, I don't know where it's at right now for when they actually played it, because keep in mind they probably played this, like, you know, a few weeks ago. So, you know, to get this footage and to, like, build up this press release of everything and print the magazine and everything. So they probably played this probably in January, you know what I mean? Maybe. And then now it's like February. So, like, you know, who knows where it's at right now. But you're right. Like, I know they mentioned that. So that's a good point to bring up, because I don't want people to be like, what do you mean? So I appreciate that, Primus, the little inject of info there, because, yeah, it's like, now again, can they fix other things beyond just, like, you know, the rain stuff that they're working on? It's like, yeah, I mean, they're probably still working on stuff until they officially start. Like, you know, they haven't even announced that anything's gone gold yet. You know what I mean? So some people just don't know what they're talking about online. But if Capcom really seen it, they have listened to the fans before, and they could actually take it out to make it like less, than what it is. But like, I mean, I don't see a problem with the rain, so I'm not the one complaining about it. But it's just, I'm just saying that like anything's possible, and I don't want people to look at one thing and just be like, it's the end of the world. Arlo says, I like the Ganados that they speak appropriate dialect now and how they speak in plural if Ashley's with you. Yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? And the dialogue and the chanting and all that stuff is very, adds to the Ganados and adds to the environment, and
Ashley,
it throws you into that whole culture shock of being, you know, Leon in this situation, not knowing what's going on, and it goes to that it plays into that horror as well, which is why I like that. You know, I really like that. Lauren says the rain is being hyper-focused on. I'm a bit tired of hearing about it. Personally, it does not bother me. Yeah, Lauren, that's what I said in my video. I was like, it's already a tired argument. You know what I mean? So that's why, like, you know, it's at this point, like, we'll talk about the other gameplay stuff that I'm excited about. You know what I mean? And I know it's going to be a question that is going to be coming up literally until the game comes out now, and that's what pisses me off about it, Lauren, is because people will not. I understand in this chat, right now, it's still going to be talked about. The gameplay just came out yesterday, so I get it. So I'm not adding anyone in the chat because I'm just going to get it out of the way now. I'm getting it out of my system. That's why I didn't harp on it in my videos yesterday, because I did not want them to, you know, be dated poorly anyway and just harp on that. I was just like, it's just a tired argument. BM says, you think we get an Inferno type difficulty? Yeah, maybe something else that is harder, maybe a nightmare mode, maybe something, you know, we'll see. We're all praising modern features. Yeah, I mean, the modern stuff's great. What's up, Sista, eh? In the house? I hope a lot of people will get sick and call out on March 24th. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's game time, as Luis says, right? So it's time to do this thing. All right, so let me try to get through these comments here. Sorry, guys, there's a lot here, so let me see here.
Spread out.
A lot of chapters, yes. Yeah, the melee attacks with the classic animations when they're lethal. I like the fact that you can also melee them and save Ashley. Like when they're carrying Ashley, you stab them in the neck and Ashley just falls and she's like good. Like that's a very smooth thing. Fun fact, Samuel L. Jackson presented RE4 Game of the Year at the Game Awards. That's probably better than Al Pacino looking like a porcupine up there. With his hair all messed up. Cashbox says the mini game looks amazing so far. I've heard Mercs mode and separate ways gets just as much love from the deaths. Finger crossed for a Luis game. Yeah, I think there's a lot of I want to see more Luis, and maybe if they did separate ways, there is even more of an Ada and Luis section too. You know what I mean? Where he's not just kind of around in like side cutscenes. He can even be in that more. Not sure though. It definitely will be a package, yes. Definitely. Perry says, oh, what's up, Perry? Game complainers in the house. Perry says, Anthony, would you and Callie go on a cruise with me and my wife and Frank and his wife? Yeah, I mean, I've never been on a cruise. So, but,
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not opposed to it, you know what I mean? For me, I just have to make sure I have, like, you know, like motion sickness, like something I can take for that, because I think that's gonna fuck me up. You know, if driving down mountains around your parts fucks me up like that, I imagine the rocking back and forth or that motion can mess with me. Not sure though, but I mean, like I'm not a, you know, I'm kind of one of those guys where like I'm just gonna do it and whatever happens happens. You know what I mean? Like I'm not worried about it. So yeah, I mean that's something we can plan. You know what I mean? And we can figure out stuff. It's something to... Let's see. Not now, like in a few years. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's something that I would always be down to do. You know? Some kind of cruise, just certain location, you know what I mean? Gotta be just done on the cruise ship. Let's see here. If I can find where I was here. Let's see. It would be an amazing full circle moment if RE4 Remake wins Game of the Year. It could, man. It could easily win. You know, but I think, you know, I think the one thing that will be competition for this, and despite what people say, and it's a matter of opinion, you know, you'll have Dead Space Remake in the running. You'll probably have RE4 Remake in the running. Spider-Man 2 will be in the running, I'm sure, if that comes out in the fall. So we'll see. I agree, Dante, the cache case rocks. I love that. Let's see. The new Léon face model, Assist A. She likes that. Now, you can only play knife only. I wonder if you can throw the sub-knife. Well, there's multiple knives, so I think you will have different ones for different situations. You know? Dante says the Cowman looks more agile than the Executioner. Yeah, I think so. But I also think that he's going to be around a little bit more than the Executioner. You know what I mean?
Smells pretty bad.
Cowman looks. I already read that. What's the demo this month? I think if anything, it's going to be late February, early March. I think that's my like prediction. But I think Capcom and Resident Evil on their pages will soon announce like, hey guys, this is an event, and once they have another live stream event, that's when you know that it's coming through. The RE3 remake and RE2 remake demos were about a month away, so it would make sense if they did something like that. They could obviously handle this a little bit different. They always hand their rollout process
we go at the same
a little
time?
bit different
Yeah.
with the demos. You know, we saw a different demo rollout process for 7 with different
We go at the same
updates
time.
and different things like
okay.
that. Yeah, if they, I don't know how many full-on chapters. Maybe there's 10 to 12 if they remove the sub-chapters, you know what I mean?
Hi.
Could be 15 chapters, I don't know. Some might be shorter than others. It's hard to say, but I'm sure there'll be some decent kind of like some different length to it that will be on the back end with the island, and I think also the side missions will add to it as well. There'll be different stuff. I know, likely, lad, a lot of people don't really feel like they care about Luis in this. They don't like how he looks or how he sounds, the voice acting. I don't know. The one thing I wanted to talk about is the merchant. I'm not really pleased with the merchant's acting. I'm just gonna say that. You know what I mean? I just don't know. It's just like it's the Duke's voice actor, but like the originals is just so iconic and it's so much better that I think even when I play the game, I don't know if I'm gonna like it as much. It's just so, because it sounds like he's still trying to be like Australian or something, you know. So, but it's not as good. So I don't know. And then we also have the item box edition with the typewriter, you know.
What the fuck?
That's look at that right here, like storage. So you can use the typewriter as storage, which is cool. Yeah, Perry says the merchant sounds like the Duke trying too hard. Exactly. Perry says 22 chapters, and he says demo on my birthday. Yeah, it could be. It could be that week, you know, because a lot of times they do their Capcom or Resident Evil events during the week, and then they have a release date for the demo. I hope it's not like a village demo where it's all different times and different. Like, I hope they just put it out. It could be a one-shot demo, but we'll see. Let's see here. I still got a bunch more to read. Just going to drink real quick.
Jesus, cuddly bastard.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm good.
Dogs will be pretty strong, Dante. Great White loves the item box edition. And if you want to change weapons or playstyle, no need to rebuy or re-upgrade all weapons. Plus, you can make precious room for the first-time playthroughs. Exactly. You're not just at the mercy where like you have to get rid of it or all of it has to fit in the attaché case. Now you have storage in your typewriter, which is really cool. Miss Kennedy says, I just want more Ada. I love everything else, but I want to see her outfit and what they changed because the window was not broke in the big cheese room. That's true. That's true. There was no gunshot. There was no... But maybe you can miss it. Maybe it's something that you have to go back and do. Because just like in the original, you can completely miss that cutscene if you don't turn around and go back in the room. So I wonder if that's going to be a thing they do. But I agree, Miss Kennedy. Ada is one of my favorites in Resident Evil 4. I love her character, and I want to see more in separate ways. I don't want to see that, cut down at all.
Ashley.
Got it.
Leon's head shape. God damn it. Do you think Leon loses his jacket in some way in the original? Yeah, I mean, look at this right here. I mean, he doesn't even have his jacket at this point. So I think maybe when clearly between 1 and 5 is probably when him and Luis get captured, and that's when he loses it there. So that could happen. We saw Ashley holding a gun, so hopefully she has combat in this section, but I'm guessing it's because Sadler was controlling her. Yeah, I don't think she'll have combat like that because I feel like they would have covered that in the magazine. In the magazine, it seemed like Capcom was talking about all of the Ashley mechanics. But yes, I think that in the trailer when she was holding the gun, F in the chat for Leon's jacket, yes. When she was holding the gun, yeah, Sadler was probably controlling her or the parasite was taking over. Cashbox is easy, normal, professional, and special agent difficulty. Yeah, why not? Bring on the difficulty, right? RE8 had Village of Shadows mode. 4 gets Village of Darkness mode. Village of Darkness or Nightmare mode. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things they can make for the hardest mode. Miss Kennedy loves Luis in here. BM says I prefer Leon without the jacket and hope you play that in the beginning. Definitely in the beginning. Perry says, we'll see what happens. I've never been on one either. And then he also said, Game Awards will create a best remake category. Watch. Yeah, I know, right? They're going to do that. They're going to do the best remake category and be like, yeah, there's too many remakes nowadays. Let's just make it its own category. Fuck it. Yeah, it's kind of nuts, right? If like an original and a remake won Game of the Year, they try to do it twice. I just have a feeling. Because, Game Awards are obviously, they're always a piece of crap. There's always crap going down. You don't live or die by them. It's just some shitty award show, ran by Jeff Keighley. But we always have to talk about it and cover it on the Game Complainers, and it's just funny because there's always bullshit going on with the awards, and I always think that they're they might just completely ignore the remake and try to go for something else. They might nominate it, but I feel like whatever the players feel, that's the general consensus of like, what is Game of the Year. Would you like a superhuman character to have more abilities in the Mercs mode, similar to RE Village? No, I would like them to keep it grounded, kind of like the original. Add Luis in there, keep Hunk, keep Wesker, because Wesker kind of had that, he had his attacks. So go as far as having Wesker in there, Yeah, maybe we can get some more character models. I'm surprised that's from Bobby Ellis. He asked that question, too, like if we'll get some more. And I'm surprised they didn't show more when they talked to the art director, but obviously maybe they were focusing on just the new enemy. The Blue Medallions, BM, from what I understand, there's different Blue Medallions in different areas, so different side quests will probably reward you with weapons or treasures. So there'll be 10 in one area, 5 in another, Colton, I hope they also expand on Luis and his story. And give him the justice he deserves. Yeah, hopefully he's in the game longer, Even if they had him team up with Ada and on her side of things, that'd be cool. King Shadow says it'd be cool if the gun from one of the dead cops that drove the village in the beginning of the game. Yeah, like if you get a weapon, if you find weapons. I wonder if they're going to have weapons you can find very similar to some of the other games where they kind of would place some stuff somewhere. Even they had the rocket launcher in the castle. Like, I wonder if there's going to be some stuff you can find. The broken butterfly was also something you could find if you threw Ashley up the wall and she was able to unlock the door. So I'm sure they'll have that stuff kind of hidden around. We got Dragon Ball Radiant in the house. What's up? Another member. Likely is already scared of the regenerators. Yep, they're going to be terrifying. I cannot wait. The castle areas, that's my favorite part to see. Like, I can't wait to see that. I'm sure they'll probably save that for the next showcase or trailer. Yeah, I know. Last of Us did move that release date away from your birthday, man. That is annoying. Will Leon have the Leon condoms last longer with Ada? Oh, man. Well, you know what, Perry? To get that, you have to sign up for the special European edition, exclusive to 500 copies, and you get a pack of Leon condoms. Eliezer says, "What's up, chat? Just got thrown in here and didn't realize the live stream was going on." Yeah, we're just shooting this shit, you know. So we're just hanging out, you know, taking it light today, because it's been a long week of working on stuff and covering all this stuff, talking about it with you guys. It's been fun. The merchant is British, not Aussie. He's London Cockney. Okay, so the Cockney accent. So that's what it is. So there you go. I think a lot of people, you know, misinterpret the accents, and I apologize in advance if I did, because I know that's a big deal. Some people do not like when you mess that up, and I just, you know, it is what it is. Regardless, he sounds like shit in this game. But I like the original a lot better. Stranger, stranger. Now that's a weapon. The Resident Evil Village Maiden demo was amazing. Well, the demos were interesting, but I just didn't like how they were rolled out, you know what I mean? So they were just kind of put in a weird spot. Do you think the jacket will last longer this time around? Maybe. I mean, this is Chapter 5, and he doesn't have it, so I wonder if maybe he has it up until Chapter 3, Chapter 4? Not sure, Aaron. We'll see. We shall see. Dragon Ball likes the Village demo. It'll be awesome if they just call the highest difficulty professional. Well, I think they'll be more than just professional this time. You know, considering they've been having, like, extra stuff. But they could. I mean, they could just make professional the hardest one. You know. I haven't seen a lot of people mention the insane music score in the background. Well, the thing is that you can hear it, but it's really hard because you have these guys talking over most of the video. So while you can hear some stuff in the background, it's very hard to hear. You know, Casca says demos spoil the game. Yeah, some people won't even check out the demos. They just want to, you know, wait. I know some people do that, so it's all good. To each their own, whatever you want to do. Sister Ace is so worth 70. Am I crazy? No. I mean, I think Ari's worth full price. But, you know, I'm just biased because you know, it's my favorite franchise of all time, and I love it, so. I mean, there's more remakes coming out, so that could happen this year. That's true, Aaron. Yeah, having the remake category. Just call it a re-award. Kyle says, something I noticed about the dogs is when the parasite comes out, it starts shaking and feeling, and I like the feeling of the discomfort of it. It's so disturbing. Yeah, they definitely did a good job on the dog redesign with the parasites. It's definitely better than just like the tentacles coming out of the back. You know what I mean? Game is $44 on CD keys and deluxe edition is $53. Enjoy paying $70 on console. Laughing my ass off, says Perry. I mean, Perry's not wrong. If you're on CD keys, it's really cheap. PC, you can get it for even cheaper. And a lot of people like me, of course, I'm getting the collector's edition, so I'm spending the money anyway. So that's the category that I fall under, and a lot of you in the chat do as well. So wherever you want. Perry wants the Leon statue with no clothes, and that's something that you can easily attain, I'm sure, on some kind of side website. I love this. I love the humor we bring out. And Perry is he's throwing down the truth right now, guys. He's throwing down the truth.
Ashley, damn it!
So yeah, that's another thing that people mention. You can sell the insignia key. So I'm guessing you can sell key items and get some for the actual key. You can actually get some fucking bread back instead of just like discarding the key. Yeah, I don't know if they would let you use it for New Game Plus, Great White, but maybe you can just get money that rolls over and that applies to that. What's up, Spark Shot? But that'd be cool if the keys rolled over. I wouldn't say that can't happen at all. You know, it'd make it easier, but I'm sure there's side quest bosses. They made it seem like also like the parasite dog is kind of part of that. You know what I mean? You definitely can roll money over like OG. It'd be cool if they roll over the items. Yeah, that's the thing. I think a lot of times with New Game Plus, right?
Drop the girl.
That's what makes it like fun. That's what makes it like adding to. My God. The big Kennedy.
Jerk!
Yo, that's funny.
Hey!
Yeah, Dead Space Remake was also it was also cheap on PC. It was $56 on there, $43 on Origin. You also saved money if you had Game Pass. You actually saved some money on the digital copy. That's what I ended up doing. Alright, Sparkshot says, I never noticed the RE4 OG carried stuff over to the next game. Completed it enough times, it must be blocked. Well, you have to load it from the typewriter. Because if you just click New Game on the menu, it's not going to load shit. But when you do it from the typewriter and then click New Game, the first thing it's going to do when you start the game is it brings you to the merchant screen. And you can sell and move your shit before your playthrough and have all your items with you. So you have to do it through the typewriter. Eliezer says, can't wait for the game to come out. I know it will have a lot of replayability and many playthroughs and unlockables and trophies, achievements. Yes, it's going to have everything. It's going to be fun. Perry says, I want this on Switch. It came out on GameCube, so I want to keep it. No. Don't do that. Don't speak that into existence, because you know what they're going to do, Perry. You know what they're going to do. Cuts to black. RE4 now streaming on Switch. We don't want that. Please no. Let's see here. The demo will get data mine, and the whole game will be spoiled anyway. Well, a lot of people that get it, like, you know, super early, like a month early, there's going to be definitely a lot of spoilers by late February. So everyone's been warned, and Brandon Lewis, you bring up a great point. Like, the stuff's going to be out there. Either copies are going to get stolen, right? Reviewers and press stuff will leak. I mean, this happened with, like, each remake, where stuff starts to come out, and there's going to be just, like, a lot of stuff. It gets to a point where, like, I'm not going to be covering, you know, like, I'm covering the official stuff. I'm covering official stuff from Game Informer. I've never been a person that pushes, like, you know, false shit or, like, spoiler-ish shit when it's, like about to come out, and there is stuff that's, like, leaking that is, like, ruining it for people, right? Like, same thing with RE3 Remake, the perfect example of that. And Village, same thing. We realized that Village, people were playing it super early, and I'm talking about, like, companies, like, big websites, stuff like that. And so a lot of that stuff, unfortunately, gets out. So it's going to happen. And yes, Perry, that could happen, right? So that's the thing. Like, anything's possible, and I mean, it's happened before. It's happened with each remake, you know. There's always been something happen, compromise, you know. There's been something that's been